Okay, thought I would do a quick behind the scenes of how I'm working on the app at the moment. If you haven't seen the most recent video, it's a powerlifting app for the Apple Watch, and it's going to eventually become sort of like your very own AI coach on your wrist. But essentially the way I work is I've got the coding environment on the right, Xcode for the powerlifting app for the Apple Watch, and then on the left is sort of my management side of things. So I use Jira to help me manage the project, both my tasks and different sort of to-dos essentially, but it just makes sure I'm not forgetting anything, and it also helps me prioritize tasks and sort of work through them pretty easily. So this is just the sort of Kanban team managed Jira environment. And then alongside that, I've got my two AIs, ChatGPT and Grok. I find them so useful for going back and forth. But yeah, so essentially today the main thing has been trying to simplify the test view from that most recent demo I showed. It was a bit all over the place and sort of clunky and not as so easy to use, so I've been working on that. And then the second thing is trying to make sure the user gets the choice after the test for how many days a week they actually want to use it for. So in Xcode, which is the coding environment for iOS apps and watchOS apps, you get the test on a little simulator. So this is the app. When you come into the test, if you have any recollection of what it was like before, this is much simpler. Just start, get into your squats, choose your weight and your reps, save it, begin the bench, same thing, how many reps you're going for, best accuracy, you want to go between 1 and 3, and then finally deadlifts, let's say 2 reps. You then pick what type of plan you want. You can do 5 to 3, I'm going to go for 4. There's your results. When you go to finish, you jump into history, here's your previous history. You into training, this is the training hub, here's how many days until your next test. You've then got an overview of the training days coming up this week, as well as today's training. Today's just a rest and recovery day, but yeah, just makes the whole process a bit more simple, and thought I would go behind the scenes.